you had an experience while you were working for the U.S. government. You became a vegetarian and a Hindu. Why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, so yeah, I've been a vegetarian since, actually, believe it or not, it was December 25th, 2006. It happened to be on Christmas Day. I know this sounds like really weird, but I just happened to wake up that day. I'm learning all this and I wanted to. And like, it's kind of like I heard something say, like, now's the time to be a vegetarian. So I'm like, oh my God, yeah. So, and ironically, from that day forward, it did not, I didn't even think about meat. I did not want meat. I haven't touched meat since December 25th, 2006. And ironically, I didn't crave it. I didn't want it. It was like this spiritual thing, just like, whoop,
Yeah.
and touched me like that. It was so ironic. So that's what happened there. But I've been a government employee my whole entire life. So I had this one. Actually, I sued them, so I can't mention.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I can. I just can't mention the certain things I can't mention. So yeah, so I used to work with like senators, assemblymen, assemblywomen, politicians. So it was a pretty prestigious agency that I worked with. And believe it or not,
So that was a government service. Was it at the state level or federal?
a state,
Right. Mm-hmm.
with the state of New Jersey. So, and believe it or not, my colleagues, they're like lawyers, you're working with like prestigious people. So, in my department there, they used to like make fun of me because I was a vegetarian. And when you have like Christmas parties and things like that, you go out to lunch. So I would say, I don't want to go to no steakhouse. I said, I'm a Hindu. I said, I don't want to be all that. Let's go somewhere that has vegetarian options. So they would laugh and they would bring in like ceramic cows and put it on the conference table, like things like that. They used to make fun of me and just fun of me being a Hindu. So one time I believe it was Navratri, and I brought in a Lord Shiva statue and I put it on my desk. And my colleagues were saying, oh, you're putting curses on me. Oh, Lord Shiva's evil, right? So they started this big commotion. I had the director of human resources come down, managers, and they publicly humiliated me in my department. And we had this conference. And I explained to them in a simple way that, look, Lord Shiva is equivalent in Hinduism as Jesus is in Christianity. So I said, he's good, Jesus is good, you had to break it up. So they're Googling on Google Indian curse god. So of course, obviously, how stupid can you be to do a Google search? Obviously, you're going to get all the Indian gods. So they like attacked me for like an hour. And the director of human resources says, if you ever bring this statue in again, I never want to see it. You get it off your desk and you never bring it back. So I said to him at that time, I said, well, guess what? If I can't have Lord Shiva on my desk, I don't want to see Jesus. I don't want to see Mother Mary. I don't want to see Buddha, right? They didn't know how to answer that. But I was so humiliated. This public attack that they did on me, I just silently took it. Then after that, they would make fun of me and say all these things. And I got really sick. I had to take time off from work. And I'm like, this place is just horrible. I got a lawyer. I found a lawyer. He took my case. And we end up settling out of court. And I ended up winning that lawsuit. I won last August. So it's been a little over a year now. So we end up settling because, if you end up going to court and doing all that, you're risking yourself. So we thought, and I just want to get it behind me. It was just a nightmare how I was abused and harassed for being a vegetarian and a Hindu.
Wow. Did it?
Yeah.
Was it a civil suit or was it? Because I'm sure there's like discrimination aspects that could have been brought in, but was it basically a civil suit you brought against the state of New Jersey? Or?
I believe it was called a civil suit. So basically, my lawyer he put a summons in for the state of New Jersey. So we sued this particular
Department.
agency. Yeah, so when he summons that, you know how all the reporters, they wait down the courthouse and they wait for these summons to come in so they can do news. So
Yeah.
obviously, this white Hindu girl is suing the state of New Jersey for putting curses on them with Shiva. So that's going to attract attention. Before you know it, it was in the news. I was like, oh my God. And my lawyer said, Renee, be prepared. You might have press coming to your house, journalists, they might want to question you because you just don't hear this. You just don't hear this. This is like a rarity that something like this would happen. Like, it was strange, but luckily I didn't have any press or media come to my house. A couple journalists had wrote it and a couple articles, and they put the articles out there and they're online. So yeah, that's the most part that it came to. And they actually went down to this agency in the state of New Jersey, but they didn't want to make any comments because they knew what they did to me was wrong. Personally attacking me like that for being a Hindu. We're talking about top managers, directors, human resources. They knew that their behavior was wrong. See, and this is the problem when you work in positions like this. The lawyers, the politicians, they all think that they're more powerful than anybody. They can just abuse whoever they want and get away with it. But not me. I stand up for myself. If I feel I'm right, I will fight till I get the truth out. That's just my personality. I've always been like that. And I fought every single one of them, and I end up winning the lawsuit. And that made me feel good to teach them a lesson. Hey, look, you just can't go around bullying anybody that you want and think that you can get away with it. So this was a good lesson. Teach them a lesson to don't do this to other employees, thinking that you could just humiliate them like that. I mean, granted, yes, majority of the people in America are Christians, but you do have people, we have Jewish people here, Buddhists, Hindus, so I was...
If you worked in the New Jersey state office, and New Jersey has the largest amount of Indians in America, I would imagine that you did have some colleagues that were probably Hindu as well. Did you, or am I wrong?
Believe it or not, this agency that I worked with, there might have been one Indian. They're all they weren't. They were most of it. If you want to talk about different cultures, they were Jewish people, but there was no Indians.
Right. And what about the Indian or Hindu community in New Jersey at large? When they found out about your case, did you get a lot of support from them, or were you kind of on your own?
So what happened was I really don't share this story that often. Actually, I don't really share it at all. The first time I shared this story was I had an event in Delhi on August 25th with Sri John Foundation. They're a pretty famous foundation in India. I shared it there, and I shared it at another event September 8th in Chennai, and I shared it there. And actually, you're the third person that I'm sharing this story with. I really don't share it too much. I thought maybe to get it more out in the open, I think it would be good to share it with more people, but actually you're only the third person that I shared it with. And yeah, I can't really go into details. I am not allowed to mention how much I won. No one's not allowed to know how much I won. I can't say anything bad about the agency itself or mention the agency name. So I can talk about it, but not the name, the more details like that I can't. But actually, I was thinking about getting, discussing this more, because actually people are like, oh my God, America? I'm shocked. Believe it or not, yes, America.
Well, I think as a follow-up to this, I would definitely put you on to some people who will be very interested in making a larger issue out of it, because it's very important. Because what you're showing that people don't believe is that it's acceptable to attack Hindus in a way that is not acceptable to attack Jews, Muslims, or Christians. Maybe Christians. Christians do get attacked a lot because of the anti-Christian feeling, but not in the same. Well, it's a different type of attack. Let's say it's a much more political type of attack. But the type of ridicule really that Hindus are subjected to is. And it comes from, and in a sense, the Christians, Muslims, and Hindus unite on this because Hindus are seen as the great idol worshippers and the great pagans. It's like the last. Yeah, it's like the last great pagan tradition in the world, after the Romans and Egyptians and Babylonians and whatnot. It's seen as like, evil on a scale like that. Even though all those religions that I just mentioned, the Greeks, the Romans, the Babylonians, the Egyptians, are not evil, but from the Judeo-Christian perspective, they are seen as evil. So that's another thing.